Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Multiverse. Sonic Adventure is one of the most important games in Sonic's legacy. It was the first major game to bring Sonic into the third dimension. And I'd say it's pretty good, honestly. Part of the reason why it's so good is because of the intricate story of Chaos. He was once the benevolent guardian of not only the Chao, but the 7 miracle gems, which would later go on to be known as the Chaos Emeralds, and the Master Emerald itself. But one fateful day, as the Echidna tribe known as the Knuckles clan raided his temple in hopes to seize the emeralds for themselves, they murdered several Chao and injured a close friend of Chaos, Tikal. Seeing this, Chaos was filled with rage and hatred. This deep-seated rage, combined with the power of the 7 emeralds, turned Chaos into his most destructive form. Perfect Chaos. He used this to nearly wipe out the Echidna tribe, and was only stopped once Tikal used the Master Emerald to seal herself and Chaos inside it. 4,000 years later, Chaos was released by Dr. Eggman. The mad scientist hoped to use Chaos to destroy Station Square, and upon its remains, Eggman could build Robotnik Land, the greatest city and theme park in the world. It didn't go well for Robotnik. Chaos was simply using the mad scientist to get the 7 Chaos Emeralds so that he could regain his perfect form and take his vengeance out on the world. By the end of the game, Chaos regains his perfect form and destroys Station Square, and would have continued with the rest of the world if Super Sonic didn't step in. Using the positive power of the Chaos Emeralds to neutralize the negativity, Chaos was defeated, not only expelling the negative powers of the Chaos Emeralds from his body, but opening his heart and releasing the hate from his soul, allowing Chaos to finally move on to the afterlife, becoming a spiritual guardian looking after the Chao, only appearing whenever they're in danger. The rest of the time, his spirit rests with Tikal's inside the Master Emerald. But what if this wasn't the case? What if Chaos didn't return to the Master Emerald? This series is here to give a possible answer to that question. So without further ado, let's get started. Our story begins at the end of Sonic Adventure. Using his super form, Sonic has expelled the negativity from Perfect Chaos, reverting him back to Chaos 1, with his hatred removed. Just then, Tikal's spirit appeared. She explained how the Chao have lived among humans for generations now, and they live in peace and harmony. There is no more reason to strike out against the world. The Chao are safe, and he can move on now. However, to the surprise of the Echidna girl, Chaos stands his ground. Despite his lack of words, Tikal can perfectly understand what Chaos is trying to say. Chaos wishes to remain on this mortal plane so that he can be an active guardian for the Chao, and defend the small creatures against anything that may harm them. Not only is this what he wants to do, but he believes that it might be able to correct some of the wrongs he has done as Perfect Chaos. Tikal allows this. However, Tikal is adamant that she is not going to leave the God of Destruction to his own devices. She's already seen what Chaos can do when he lets his rage get the better of him. She will not let him do that once more. So in a flash of light, Tikal disappears. However, now dawned on Chaos is a golden necklace. However, the gemstone within it glows a faint orange. Tikal has latched her soul onto Chaos. However, this symbolizes more than simply a safety precaution. This is a spiritual bond. As the events of Sonic Adventure come to a close, Chaos has been given a second chance. by the caring spirit of Tikal. Time passes, and Chaos continues to look after the Chow. He proudly watches as they begin to play with one another, having little Chow races and karate performances. Chaos could not feel more content. The spirit of Tikal returns to him. The two old friends begin to psychically converse about why they adore the Chow. When suddenly, Chaos feels a sudden pain within his very soul, as if something had shattered. Tikal sensed it as well. It is the Master Emerald. It's been broken once more. Both Tikal and Chaos spent years within the Master Emerald and recognize its importance, and know what will happen if it's not around to keep the Chaos Emeralds in check. So they agree to depart the Chow Garden briefly to go investigate. They must find the Master Emerald Guardian and make sure that things are put right before it's too late. And that was What If Chaos Didn't Return to the Master Emerald, Part 1. Special shout out to Seya, Cosmo, Prower The Seedrian for the idea that sparked this what if. What do you guys think of this what if? Do you think Chaos will remain good? And how will his presence affect future games? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And as long as you're doing that, you might as well like, share, subscribe, yada yada yada, YouTube stuff. But above all, remember to have a good day.